Hey guys, hi, hello, namaste, adab, sat sri akal, assalamu alaikum, vanakkam, and khamma greeting to all of you. Welcome to today's session, and this is your Prodigy series for ICSE 10th, and we are doing maths one short session for the topic mensuration, right? So, in this particular topic, we'll be solving the important questions which are there from the topic mensuration, right? So, guys, I'm Gopal Paliwal, your master teacher of mathematics here at Vedantu, and before I move ahead, for all the Olympiad enthusiasts. All right, IOQM Essential Batch is live right now, and you can get enrolled into this batch by not paying 10,000 but just rupees 2,200. This price you can further reduce. It's not the final price. This price you can further reduce. If you'll apply the coupon code GPE Pro, you'll get the final price at rupees 1,980. The link for the registration is mentioned in the description box of this video. Go through that and enjoy, enroll in the courses. है ना? IOQM batch, right? Yeah, like Olympiad preparation, that too at such a low price is a very good deal. Definitely go for it. Okay, so let us start the class, guys. We'll be starting the class. So in this particular chapter, we have to learn area and volume of a cylinder, then area volume of a cone. Area means surface area, curved surface area, and total surface area, and then we have some direct applications as well. All right, so first thing, let's talk about cylinder. A cylinder is a solid which has uniform circular cross section. A circle, if you say keep circles of the same radius on top of each other, so the shape which will be formed will be a cylinder. Okay, will be called a cylinder. So a right circular cylinder is a cylinder that is a closed circular surface having two parallel bases. That means the circle at the top and the circle at the bottom, their centers are in a straight line. ठीक है, both the ends whose elements are perpendicular to its base. ठीक है, this is a right circular cylinder. So when we are talking about cylinder, whenever in your exam also, when you see a cylinder, you don't have to ask to yourself ki sir whether it is a right circular cylinder or not. We will be talking about right circular cylinder only. So now onwards, when I say cylinder, assume it is a right circular cylinder only. Okay, so this is how a cylinder looks like. Now if you'll see, a cylinder has two important measurements. One is the radius of the base, and the other is height of the cylinder, which is denoted by small h. ठीक है. Now if you see over here beta, for this particular cylinder, let us talk about the three surfaces. So देखो, there are total three surfaces. One is top, one is bottom or the base, and the other is this curved surface. ठीक है, this curved surface. So this curved surface, its area, only this curved surface, its area is called as curved surface area, and CSA, and its formula is 2 pi r into h. Its formula is 2 pi r into h. Now when I talk about total surface area, guys, if you have studied earlier as well, that curved surface area or lateral surface area is area of all surfaces except top and bottom, and total surface area is areas of all the surfaces. So I can say total surface area can be written as curved surface area, in which we have got the areas of all surfaces except the top and bottom. So in curved surface area, if I add the area of top and the area of the base, I will get my total surface area, right? So total surface area, curved surface area is 2 pi rh plus the area of top, circular base, so it will be pi r square, and here also pi r square, which is going to be 2 pi rh plus 2 pi r square. So if I take 2 pi r common, you will be left with h plus r. This is your total surface area. This is going to be your total surface area. Then we have curved surface area. So meaning of curved surface area and total surface area is clear, and visualize it. The area of this curved surface will be CSA, and area of this curved surface plus the area of top circular face plus the area of bottom circular face will be your total surface area. है ना. Then comes the last thing, which is volume. Volume, as we all know, is the capacity. How much material can a solid hold is will be your volume. So formula for volume will be equal to pi r square into h. Formula for volume will be pi r square into h. These three formulas for this particular topic cylinder are very important. ठीक है. CSA, TSA and volume. CSA and TSA are the areas, so their units will be square units, whereas volume is the capacity, so its units is going to be cubic units. All right. ठीक है बच्चों. So its units are going to be cubic units. चलो, let's move ahead. Next question देखते हैं, है ना. So here these are the formulas I have told you already. ठीक है, I have told the formulas. Let's look at the questions. Two right circular solid cylinders have radii in the ratio 3:5 and heights are in the ratio 2:3. Find the ratio between their curved surface area and volumes. So guys, we have two cylinders, right? Let's say here we have cylinder 1 and let's say here we have cylinder 2. All right, so they are saying the radius are in the ratio 3:1. So r1, if I take it as 3x, radius of the second cylinder will be equal to 5x, and height is in the ratio 2:3. So height, if I take it as 2y, height of the second cylinder will be equal to 3y, right? So now we have to find out the ratio between their curved surface area. So first thing, let's find out the ratio of the curved surface area. So curved surface area of the first cylinder divided by curved surface area of the second cylinder will be equal to 2 pi into r1 into h1 divided by 2 pi into r2 into h2. So 2 pi to 2 pi got cancelled. r1 is 3x into h1 is 2y divided by r2 is 5x into 3y. X to x got cancelled, y to y got cancelled. 3 2s are 6, 5 3s are 15. Alright, 3 to 3 is also getting cancelled now. So 2 by 15, 2 by 5. So the ratio is what? 2:5. 6:15, 3 to 3 will get cancelled. ठीक है. Alright, similarly let's get the volumes ratio. Volume of first cylinder divided by volume of the second cylinder. Volumes formula is what? Pi r1 square h1 into pi into r2 square into h2. Pi to pi got cancelled. r1 is 3x whole square into h1 is 2y, and here 5x whole square into 3y. So what you'll be getting? You'll be getting 9x square into 2y divided by 25x square into 3y. Y to y cancelled, x square to x square got cancelled. 3 1s are 3 3s are. Anything else getting cancelled? No. So that is 3 2s are 6 by 25, right? This will be the ratio of their volumes. Pretty easy. So ratio of the curved surface area is 2:5. Ratio of the volume is 6:25. Clear logic? ठीक है. So these are the types of questions. The normal questions related to CSA, TSA, all of you can solve it very easily, है ना. CSA means the curved surface, TSA is plus the area of top and area of bottom. Now hollow cylinder. Hollow cylinder is also a very important shape to understand. Hollow cylinder, you can understand that suppose if we have a cylinder of radius capital R. At the starting we have a cylinder of, let us say, radius capital R. This is the cylinder's radius at the starting. Now we have done what? We have taken out, we have cut a cylinder from that bigger cylinder. We have cut a smaller cylinder of radius small r from that. So now we are left with this hollow cylinder. We are left with this hollow cylinder. So first let's talk about the surface area and volume of it. All right. So when I talk about the volume, so volume of any hollow shape, is very easy, will be volume of outer minus volume of inner. Volume of outer minus volume of inner. You can understand it in this way, that suppose the outer, the bigger cylinder contains some material. It is made up of iron. It has some iron, some mass of iron is there, some volume of iron is there. Now if I take a small cylinder out, if I take the small cylinder out, that much amount of material has been removed. So the volume has been reduced. Now the amount of material remained will be original minus the removed one. Okay? So whenever we remove something, subtract the volume. Whenever we join something, add the volume. So volume of the outer one will be pi into capital R square. Height is h only, minus pi into small r square into height is h. So you'll be getting pi into capital R square minus small r square into h. Alright beta, ठीक है. So this is your formula for the hollow cylinder, volume of the hollow cylinder. This is the formula for the volume of hollow cylinder. Clear? Now the important thing is surface area. How do we talk about the surface area? How do we talk about the surface area? Surface area of a hollow cylinder. So surface area for a hollow cylinder. So what are the surfaces which you can see? In surface area we need to be very careful. So first you can see guys, we have the outer CSA. Outer cylinder's curved surface area will be there. So we can say CSA of the outer cylinder. Now this is not a formula. For surface area, for finding out the surface area of any hollow shape, we do not have any particular key volume of outer minus volume of inner. Same way surface area of outer minus surface area of inner. We don't do that. We will see all the surfaces which are there, will add their areas. So one is volume of the outer CSA. Also there is a curved surface area at the inner side as well. So plus CSA of the inner one. Now you will see at the top here also we have some surface, right? And that same surface is going to be at the bottom as well. That same surface is going to be at the bottom as well. So plus 2 times of area of circular ring. Two times the area of circular ring. Alright, so CSA of the outer cylinder I can say will be equal to 2 pi capital R into H, plus CSA of the inner cylinder will be 2 pi small r into H, plus 2 times of area of circular ring, area of outer circle minus area of inner circle. So pi into capital R square minus pi into small r square. So finally you can get it as 2 pi and small r plus capital R into H, that is the sum of the CSA, plus 2 pi common capital R square minus small r square. Now if you are not able to understand, if you are not able to remember this formula, because it is a little big formula, no issues. If you are not able to remember this formula, no issues. See, I also don't remember. To be very precise, I don't remember this formula. I never, even when I was a student, that time also I never remembered this formula. See, what I do is I try to reduce my burden for remembering the formulas as less as I can. Instead, what I saw is I understood the concept that the surface area of a cylinder, of a hollow cylinder, will be the inner curved surface area plus the outer curved surface area, and there is 2 circular rings at the top and the bottom. Bas, add their areas, you'll get your answer. Alright, so that is the way to understand this. So if you prefer formula, you can remember this formula, and if you are like me, you can directly remember the concept. Okay बच्चा, ठीक है, correct है. Let's move ahead. Next question. The sum of the inner and the sum of the inner and outer curved surface area of a hollow metallic cylinder is 1056 centimeter square. So CSA of the inner plus CSA of the outer surface, they are saying is equal to 1056. अब देखो, the formula obviously that surface area for hollow cylinder directly will not work. CSA of the inner one plus CSA of the outer one, you will be finding it from over here. And the volume of the material in it is 1056 centimeter cube. So they have given this equation plus the equation for the volume of a hollow cylinder. Find its internal and external radius given that the height of the cylinder is 21 centimeter. So let's say external radius is capital R and internal radius is small r. Height is given as 21 centimeter. So here I can say 2 pi into small r into h plus 2 pi into capital R into h is equal to 1056. If I take 2 into 22 by 7 into h, 21 common, we are left with small r plus capital R is equal to 1056. 7 ones are 7 threes are 2 into 3 is 6. So we'll get capital R plus small r is equal to 1056 divided by 22 into 6. Okay, this will definitely be divisible. Let's see, let's divide by 6. 6 ones are, alright, remainder 4, 6 sevens are 42, remainder 3, 6 6 are 36. 176 upon 22, 8 times. 8 times. So you have got the equation capital R plus small r is equal to 8. This is your equation number 1 from the given one. Okay. Second equation, guys, you can find it out by saying volume of the material is 1056 centimeter cube. So volume is what? Volume of outer minus volume of inner. So we have learned pi into capital R square minus small r square into h is equal to 1056 as well. Pi is 22 by 7 into capital R square minus small r square into h. H is 21 is equal to 1056. You'll get 7 ones are 7 threes are. So you'll be getting capital R square minus small r square will be equal to 1056 upon 22 into 3. So this time it is going to be 16. Corrected? तो बेटा देखो capital R square minus small r square we have got it equal to 16. Now one way of solving that would be, say you can replace a capital R from this particular equation as 8 minus r, substitute in this equation and get your answer. Other way, a smart way of doing that will be a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b, right, is equal to 16. You know capital R plus small r is equal to 8. 8 into capital R minus small r is equal to 16. You'll get capital R minus small r is equal to 2. Right? Alright. So, when we substitute this equation in this particular form, r plus r is equal to 8, we got the second equation, capital R minus small r is equal to 2. Now, equation 1 and equation 2 are an example of linear equation in two variable, right? So, I can say solving 1 and 2. We can add both the equation. 2r is equal to 10. We will get capital R is equal to 5 and small r is equal to 3 centimeters. Right? So this will be an easier way of solving it. Otherwise, you can put say capital R from the first equation. Say capital R will be 8 minus small r. This value, put it over here. A capital R square minus small r square is equal to 16. You will get a quadratic equation, get two values. One of them will be rejected, the other one will be used. Same answer you are going to get. Same answer you will be getting. Okay? Alright, so that's a very good question. Very good question. Acha question hai. Calculations are not difficult, but student might find it difficult. So for that reason, I am giving this 3 stars. Okay? Chalo, let's move ahead, guys. Next question is the cone. On the cone, okay. अब देखो cone is what? देखो, in cylinder the circular bases, all the circular bases which we were keeping on top of each other, they all were of the same radius. But in case of cone, the circle's radius will keep on decreasing till the point when the top is just a point structure. So in this cone, then the cone shape will be formed. And here also we'll be talking about a right circular cone only. That means the top, from the top, if you drop a perpendicular, that perpendicular will be meeting the center of the base. Alright, guys, so this is called the radius of the cone. radius of base of cone. This is called height of cone. This is called height of the cone. Same as the height of the cylinder, this is the height of the cone. Height has to be perpendicular to radius. Now you will be thinking, sir, what is this? So this is called small l, not called, this is written as small l, and this is called slant height. This is called slant height. Okay, so one thing you can clearly observe from here, guys, that this slant height, this height and radius, they are forming a right angle triangle. If we use Pythagoras theorem, you'll get L square is equal to R square plus H square. This is one very important result, because in many questions of cone, they'll give any two, ask you to find out the third one using Pythagoras theorem. Alright, so we have got L square is equal to H square plus R square. The first one, easy one. Okay, cool. Right, so that's the first easy relationship. Now the second relationship over here, we need to understand curved surface area. So curved surface area will be the area, this curved surface, this surface. This is your curved surface area, and the curved surface area formula is pi into radius into slant height, pi r l. Second formula is pi r l. After that, you'll be thinking about the formula for total surface area. So total surface area, if you know the curved surface area, is equal to curved surface area plus the area of top plus area of the bottom, area of base. So curved surface area is pi r l. Now look at the top. Top is a point, and area of any point is 0. Base, look at the base. Base is a circle, area is pi r square. So you can take pi r common, you will be getting L plus R. So this is the formula for TSA, pi r into L plus R. So visualize this. Curved surface is this curved surface. So this is the curved surface area. Total surface area is this plus the area of the base, plus the area of the base. And the last one is your volume, and volume will be 1 by 3 times the formula for cylinder, pi r square h. So 1 by 3 times of pi r square h. 1 by 3 times of pi r square h. These are the 4 important formulas for the cone, and a relationship between L, H and R, then CSA, pi r L, TSA, pi r into L plus R, and volume 1 by 3 pi r square h. Alright. Okay, so let's look at one question, guys. There are two cones. The curved surface area of one is twice that of the other. The slant height of the latter is twice that of the former. Find the ratio of their radius. So they are saying there are two cones. Curved surface area of one is twice that of the other. CSA of the one is twice that of the other. They are saying slant height of later, the other one, is twice that of the former. Okay. So we have cone 1 and we have cone 2. I think here we need to take two cases. No, only one case only. Okay, only one case. The curved surface area of cone 1 is twice that of the other, slant height of the acha. Okay. They are saying curved surface area of one, cone 1, its curved surface area is twice that of the other. So we'll say curved surface area of cone 1 is 2 times of the curved surface area of the other, second cone. Slant height of the later, that means slant height of this, is double, twice that of the former. So if the cone 2 has, say, slant height L2, so the cone 1 slant height will be twice of L2. Alright, so if we have to find out the ratio of radiuses, R1 is to R2, we need to find out. CSA of the first one will be pi into R1 into L1 will be 2 times of pi into R2 into L2. I can say pi into R1. L1 can be written as twice of L2. L1 can be written as twice of L2, and here we have 2 times of pi into R2 into L2. So we will be getting pi to pi got cancelled, pi to pi got cancelled, 2 to 2 got cancelled, L2 got cancelled, R1 by R2 we are getting is equal to 1:1. Wait, have I made any mistake? The slant height of the letter is twice that. Oh, got it, got it, got it. I misread that. Misread that. No, 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 no. Really sorry. I misread that one. They are saying slant height of the later, that means slant height of the second one is twice of the first one. So L2 is twice of L1. These common mistakes are very important to be taken care of. Now you'll get your answer. So pi into r1 into l1 is equal to pi into r2, 2 times of pi into r2 into l2. So pi into r1 into l1 is 2 times of pi into r2 into l2 can be written as 2 times of l1. L1 get cancelled, pi got cancelled, r1 is 4 times 2 into 2 is 4 times of r2. We get r1 upon r2 is equal to 4:1. ठीक है, r1 upon r2 is equal to 4:1. Ratio of the radii will be equal to what? 4:1. Clear है? ठीक है, simple है, but only thing is you need to read that question carefully. Don't make the silly mistakes which I made. Now, before we move ahead, guys, let me tell you one thing, that Vedantu's live and interactive courses are a really good package for you right now. First thing, let me tell you the features. देखो बच्चा, you'll be getting access to unlimited live classes. You can attend as many live classes as you want. There is no limit on that. Second thing, will be covering your entire syllabus. Your whole syllabus will be covered, and you'll be able to prepare for the CBSE examinations, or sorry, the ICSE examinations, upcoming examinations there. Alright, and you'll be able to revise the entire syllabus with the help of the notes which will be written to you, which will be written by the master teachers in the class, and you can be very sure that those are going to be say fault proof, right? And all your doubts will be resolved in the classes with the help of class teachers. So in all the classes we'll be having master teachers who will be teaching the class, and class teachers will be taking care of each and every doubt of yours. All right, and your concepts will be taught in detail, and will make sure that you are able to practice those concepts which you have learned in the class with the help of assignments. So we'll be providing you assignments so that you can practice all the types of question, and you know, practice makes a man perfect, and we want our students to be perfect, right? And we'll be taking mock test to see whether you are improving in your marks or not, and what is the plan to improve. Detailed analysis for all the mock tests will be given, and there are thousands of micro courses from which you can choose any topic to study, and with the help of that you can revise a topic whenever you want, and you can also meet different teachers and see that which one you are getting the best one. Okay, all right, so everything, the link is mentioned in the description box of this video as well as in the pinned comment, guys. The coupon code is GPE Pro, and remember, this coupon code will give you flat 20% off. Flat 20% off. Let me show to all my students what is the price, how you can join this. Suppose you come to this page, just come to the description box, right? Avail all exciting Vedantu courses given over here. Now say ICSE. We have clicked on ICSE. All right, just come to this page, click on anything. You can click over here, you can choose grade 10th, and here ICSE crash course full syllabus over here. So this is the full syllabus course, and you can see the prices have been reduced a lot after applying GP Pro. Pro Lite is available at 7,800, and Pro Classic is available to you at 9,600, in which you'll get extra feature, that is access to doubts app. ठीक है, if you want, you are a first timer, I would suggest at least try this. Just try it, and I am pretty sure that you will be say loving this. All right, so you can just try it. Trial period is just like 1,300. You are saving just getting it at 1,300. ठीक है, so this is what you're going to get. Trial period एक बार देख लो. Once you 1,300 is there, and sorry, not 1,300, 1,040 you are getting it after applying GP Pro. All right, and these are the payment options. Try it once. If you like it, you can continue, and I'm pretty sure you're going to love this. All right, ठीक है बच्चों, चलो let's move ahead. Conversion of solids. So when a solid is converted from one shape to other, the volume of solid remains same. अब देखो, this point is very important. Suppose I have some say a a cylinder of steel है ना, a steel का cylinder है, fully made with cylinder. All right, what I did, I melted it and converted it into some other form. Now you know, during this process the amount of material which is present before melting and after melting, amount of material will remain same. So when the amount of material remains same, volume also remains same. Now what about the surface area? Surface area can change because surface area is the area of surfaces. Now you can make the surfaces more, or there can be less surfaces as well, है ना? If you make it more compact, there will be less surface. If you make it more elongated, more surface. Simple logic. Okay, ठीक है. Now second thing, when liquid is poured from one container of particular shape and size into another container of a different shape and size, volume of liquid remains same. Suppose bottle, water from this bottle, if I empty it into another bottle and full volume, full water is transferred into that, I'll say volume of water remains same, so volume will be same. Simple logic. These are the simple logic. So these kind of questions are there in your examinations. ठीक है? All right. Now surface area of combination of solids. This is the particular topic where students face difficulty, because when we change the shape of the solid, है ना, or we transfer liquid from one to another, we know volume remains same and those becomes easy. But when I combine solids, say I combine a solid with I combine a cone with a cylinder, I combine a cylinder with a cube, I combine a cone and a cuboid, something like that. Whenever these combinations happens, the important thing is surface area. So देखो, volume is comparatively easy over here as well. If we combine two solids, volumes will be added. If we remove something, volume will be subtracted, as I have told you in the case of hollow sphere. But there also I have told surface area mein we need to think about the solid, we need to see what are the surfaces present, and accordingly we give the answer. The same way, when we combine two solids, when I join two solids, and if I ask you the surface area of that combined one, so you just have to imagine that shape and see what are the surfaces, and those surfaces areas you need to combine. Okay, all right, that area you need to combine. All right, okay, now let's solve some questions. Okay, this is the crust which I have told you. Let's solve some question. First one, a solid cone of height 8 centimeter and base radius 6 centimeter is melted. Cone is melted and recasted into identical cones, each of height 2 centimeter and diameter 1 centimeter. So from a big cone you are making small cones. How many small cones can be formed? So I can say amount of material will remain same, है ना? So volume of the large cone, will be equal to volume of small cones, all small cones formed. Let us say we have formed n small cones. कितने? N. So volume of the large cone will be 1 by 3 times of pi into radius. Base radius is 6. So 6 square into h, height is 8, and here volume of one small cone will be 1 by 3 into pi. देखो, diameter is 1 centimeter, so radius will be half, pi r square, height is 2. And how many such cones are there? There are n small cones, so volume will be n times, total volume will be n times of it. ठीक है. Now 1 by 3 got cancelled, pi to pi got cancelled, this 2 and this 2 got cancelled. Shift this 2 over there, you'll get n is equal to 6 6 are 36, 36 2s are 72, 8 into 72, 8 2s are 16, power 1, 8 7s are 56 plus 1, 57. Total 576 small cones can be formed. How easy this question is. Just compare the volume, because the amount of material remains the same, right? Just compare the volume because the amount of material will remain the same. Okay, next one, a cylindrical bucket 32 centimeter high. Cylindrical bucket is there, 30 centimeter high, 18 centimeter of radius of base. So cylinder's height is given, radius is given. It is filled with sand. This bucket is emptied on the ground and a conical heap of sand is formed. Conical heap means a cone is formed. So if the height of the conical heap is 24 centimeter, find the radius and slant height of the heap. So guys, you know one thing, ki suppose if we have a cylinder, if we have a cylinder, all right, of height 32 centimeters and radius 18 centimeters, all right. Now this is filled with sand, this is filled with sand. Chalo, if I fill this with sand, ठीक है, if I fill this with sand, completely filling it with sand, all right. Chalo, this is filled with sand now. Now this we are emptying on the ground. So if I empty it on the ground, all of you know that it will be forming a conical heap like this, है ना, a conical heap like this it will be forming, right. A conical heap like this will be formed. Okay, so let me give that shape to it. All right, now this conical heap, they are saying height of this heap is 24 centimeter. Height is how much? 24. We need to find out the radius of this as well as the slant height. All right, slant height is this. So first thing guys, you know that amount of sand, even if it was present in the bucket or even if we empty it, amount of sand will remain same. Amount of sand is same in both. Amount of sand is equal in both cases, right? And if amount of sand is equal, we can say volume must be equal. So volume of cone, make it equal to volume of cylinder. Volume of cones will be 1 by 3 times of pi into r square, which we don't know, into h is 24, and volume of cylinder will be equal to pi into r square, which is 18 square, into h, which is 32. All right, pi to pi got cancelled, shift 3 over there, 24 in division, r square will be 18 into 32 into 3 divided by 24. I can say 8 3s are 8 4s are 3 to 3 got cancelled. So r square will be 18 square and 4 is 2 square. So 18 into 2 whole square it is. So r will be equal to 18 2s are, which is 36 centimeter. R radius is 36 centimeter, height is 24. I can say slant height L square will be equal to r square plus h square, which is r is 36 square plus this is 24 square, right? Sorry, r is 24 square and 36 square, so you can say 36 square, and I think this is going to be some irrational number. Irrational number, 12 root 13 you are getting. ठीक है, get it, it will be 1872 you will be getting, है ना, and if you prime factorize it will be 12 root 13 centimeters. Okay, clear guys? This is how this question will be solved. Next one, a tent is in the shape of a right circular cylinder up to a height of 3 meter and conical above it. So we have a tent which is cylinder at the bottom and conical at the top. So this is combination of solids. This is combination of solids. So best way to solve these questions, to get the idea about this question, is make the diagram. Diagram bana do and your half of the work will be done. All right, and conical above it. Rough diagram. It doesn't have to be precise. Rough diagram. All right. So a tent is in the shape of a right circular cylinder up to a height of 3 meters. So up to 3 meters height, it is cylinder and conical above it. The total height of the tent is 13.5 meter. So total height of the tent will be this. This is given as 13.5 meter. You know that height of the cylinder is 3 meters. So the remaining height of the cone will be 13.5 minus 3, which means 10.5 meters. Easy है, logic is clear, right? So this is the height of the cone and this is the height of cylinder, right? Radius of its base is 14 meters, so radius of the base is same for both. Radius is 14. Find the cost of cloth required to make the tent at the rate of rupees 80 per square meter. So we need to make the cloth. We need to find out how much cost of cloth which will be required to make this tent. So देखो बेटा, if we have to make this tent, I can say first thing, this curved surface of the cylinder, curved surface of the cylinder will be made with this tent, with this cloth, and above that curved surface of this cone will be made with this cloth, right? Here we'll not put anything, and our bottom we have ground, so the cloth required to make this tent will be the CSA of the cylinder plus the CSA of the cone, right? So directly you don't know which formula to use, you have to think. So I can say cloth required or area of cloth required will be equal to CSA of the cone plus CSA of cylinder. ठीक है, I didn't know whether CSA or TSA, but I imagined it and then I got to know CSA of the cylinder plus CSA of the cone. So CSA of the cone will be pi RL. अरे हाँ, we don't know L, right? We don't know what is L. So first let's find out L for the cylinder. So L square will be R square, 14 square plus 10.5 square. Okay, so this is going to be equal to 196 and 105 whole square will be equal to 11025, so 110.25. So if I add both, I'll be getting 0.25 at the end. 6, 9 plus 1 is 10 power 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 1, 3. 306.25. 306.25 if you are getting, this will be equal to 306, right? So this is going to be equal to 0.5 will be there at the end, and I think it is going to be 17.5. Let's check for 17.5. 17.5 whole square. 17.5 into 17.5, 306.25. Right. So L will be, oh, I think I have to write over here. L will be equal to square root of this, or directly I can say 17.5. 17.5 meters. Slant height of the cone we know. So CSA of the cone will be equal to pi into R, which is 14, into L, which is 17.5, plus CS of the cylinder is 2 pi R. So 2 into pi into radius is 14 into H, height is up to 3 meters. So if I take pi common, here we have 14 into 17.5 and here 2 into 14. Achha, 14 also I can take common here. Let us take 14 also common. That way it will be more easier. Calculation will become easier, right? So pi into 14, if I take common, we are left with 17.5, and here we are left with 2 into 3 is 6. 22 by 7 into 14. 17.5 plus 6 will be equal to 23.5. 7 ones are 7 twos are 2 into 22 is 44. 44 into 23.5, you'll get the area. Area will be something 1034. Okay, you do the calculation. 1034 meter square is the area of cloth required. Now what is going to be the cost? Cost is rupees 80 per square meter. So cost of cloth required will be 1034 into 80. So 084 is 32 power 3, 80 24, 24 plus 3 is equal to 27 power 2 and 8, 82,720. Okay? This is how you will get your answer. So there is not at the end calculation you saw, but main thing about this whole question, if you ask me, so what is the most important thing in this question? तो तो बच्चा the most important thing in this particular question is going to be this thing, to understand that area of cloth required will be equal to CSA of the cone plus the CSA of the cylinder. Because once you have understood this, then this question is going to be very easy for you. Once you have understood this, then this question is very easy for you. All right, ठीक है बच्चा. So this is how you'll get your answer. Now this is your homework question. A cylindrical vessel of height 24 centimeter and diameter 40 centimeter is full of water. Find the exact number of small cylindrical bottles, each of height 10 centimeter and diameter 8 centimeter. Remember, both the places it is diameter, which can be filled with this water. ठीक है. Let me know guys what should be your answer for this homework question in the particular this comment section. ठीक है. So I'll see how many of you are able to give me the correct answer for this whole chapter. ठीक है. So I'll see you all in the next class, and I want maximum number of students to give me the answer. And yes, you can join Vedantu's Pro subscription. The prices as I've shown you is really very less, and if you want you can try it. Try it na yaar. The prices for trying is within 1000 rupees. GP Pro, if you're applying, you are getting it at lower prices. Try it. If you like it, you can continue, and in that price you'll be able to try for all the subjects. That's the best thing you're getting. It's not like GP Pro, if you're applying you're only getting for maths. You'll be getting it for all the subjects when you apply GP Pro. All right, ठीक है बच्चों. So you can go for anyone if you want, है ना. So the batches have already started. जल्दी से ज्वाइन कर लो. One more batch is going to be starting in the 16th of December as well. You can see over here. ठीक है. So don't forget, wait for it, है ना. Quickly join this before the batch starts. And thank you so much for joining the session, guys. Please don't forget to like this video before you leave. Share this with your friends and subscribe to this channel if you are new here. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in the next class. Till then, bye bye, sayonara, khuda hafiz to all of you guys. Bye bye.